Hey crew, Mark Hatmaker here. We got some fun in store for us today. We're going to be working what we call our choke proofing material. Now this is going to work, I don't care if you're just as a sport grappler. Yes, definitely going to work for you because you are going to encounter a rear naked choke. That's all there is to it. It's a given. It's the top finisher of all time, so you probably need to have this material in your arsenal. And yes, my street combatives brethren out there, I'm talking to you as well. We're seeing as since the advent of mixed martial arts in the 90s all the way up now, we're seeing more and more people encountering the rear naked choke in an actual street circumstance. So if you think that you are somehow left out of this equation, no, you need to have this material inside your toolbox as well. So with that said, I'm talking to both of you. Now I'm going to be dressed, we're going to treat it from kind of a sportive angle here. You can add all your higher dings and shocks and gouging if you want to take it all the way to the street degree. But everything will come down to this root material we're showing you here. We're going to start you out with safety positions, some do's and don'ts, and then run you through a standard drill set to get you all the way up to escaping full-on rear naked choke, hooks in, yes, even the figure four body lock choke position. We'll also talk about moving from the quarter position where you're caught in the hands and knee position. Those hooks are dug in deep. We're also going to take you to the bad daddy of all where you're completely flattened out and make sure you can get out of that as well. But please, there is a logical, pragmatic through line to this, so be sure. I would highly advise, I'm not your dad, so you can do what you want, but I highly advise follow along with this, start from the very beginning and move through because there is a pragmatic flow line to it. With that said, optimally, the way I would say the industry standard to put this material together would be to try and drill, let's say for example, a 5-minute round. If I give you one iteration of whatever drill I'm showing you, try and run it for at least 5 minutes on the right side. Then repeat 5 minutes on the left side. Then add on the next piece of that chain, 5 minutes right, 5 minutes left. You want to be ambidextrous in your defensive play because you're not always going to have the opportunity to choose which side to go to, which side to escape to. So make sure that you can do it. It's not like offense where you kind of get to pick and choose which lead you're going to fight from more often than not, but make sure you are working the right and left iterations to make everything flow beautifully whenever the fat is the fire, and you're going to need this material. So with that said, enough yakking for me. We're going to hit the mat, get to work.